Yo, what's up, guys? So, last time I played Vexana, she was A tier, I think. Yeah, she was lower A tier. As in, if S tier is pick or ban, A tier was like decent, doing something like useful for the team. So, today we're gonna figure out whether she is still useful in this meta, whether she's gonna be fine. Like, I mean, I already have the answer, which is no. But like, what's gonna happen versus Yuzong versus Fredrin? Okay, who cares about Angela and Valier, to be honest? I mean, Valier probably actually almost better than Vexana this season. But yeah, we have a Hanabi, they have a Broody, both of them are garbage. I mean, Hanabi is better. But yeah, we also have a Gwen on EXP lane, so y'all kinda know what's gonna happen on EXP lane. It's one-sided massacre for our EXP laner. We have the better jungler, they have the better roamer, because if you ask me what's better, a Lolita or an Angela, at least Angela will provide the shield. Lolita's shield is garbage, her CC is garbage, her engage is garbage, her tankiness and her damage soaking is garbage. So I'm sorry to anyone who plays Lolita, but she is really bad. So we're gonna do things by the book. First, help our jungler, go mid lane, try to get something there, clear the minions, if possible force the enemy mage to recall, and try to rotate. So, since our jungler gave up on the lethal, I tried to secure it, but I couldn't. It was like 29 HP away. So next, since I had no vision, I'm just gonna remove their vision on mid lane and try to rotate to the bot lane. But now I have minions again. So what I'm gonna do is clear the minions and then rotate to the bot lane. And there we go, we got our first kill. I burnt my flicker for that, but it's okay. Yuzong is in the XP lane, so I'll just have to play safe for the next minute and a half. Well, screw that. Yuzong is not an EXP lane, W vision. So I guess you guys know what happened there, since I went like an idiot and face checked to bush, even though I didn't have my flicker, which is one of the mistakes I'm gonna talk about in the future, like mistakes you make as a mage. But since cut me some slack, to be honest, like I really thought Yuzong wasn't the EXP lane, because last I had vision on him, he was on EXP lane. So okay, whatever, we got a kill on their marksman again. He's 0-2. Our marksman should be fed by now, so we kind of secured our late game insurance. Our EXP laner though is getting his ass handed to him, and as a direct result, our jungler is getting invaded. And when I said a direct result, hear me on this. First, what buff got invaded? The blue buff. And why did it get invaded? Because we have the weaker EXP lane. So think of it this way. When our EXP lane side buff gets invaded, who's gonna come to defend it? The roam. Who's gonna help the enemy jungler? The roam. So it's jungle and roam versus jungle and roam. Who's gonna make the difference? Not the mages, because we're both gonna come because it's near the mid lane. It's the EXP lane, and they have the better EXP lane. So he's either gonna clear his lane and rotate faster, or just destroy his counterpart and come, or both of them come in the blue buff side and we lose the fight. That's why I said as a direct result. The picks on the side lanes also matter. Well, and that's our jungler dead. Rest in peace. I really don't wanna roast this Lolita, but I hate that Lolita pick. Like, it's so useless here. What are we doing with it? One thing that I know for sure, my pick wasn't the worst pick here in this game. Though it's kinda bad, seeing that they have a Fredrin. It's decent versus Yuzong. Decent even against a Valier, a Broody, or the Angela. Also, just to clear things up, in this game I went for the cooldown build. Like the build where you go with the Enchanted Talisman and the cooldown puts early game to get maximum cooldown in the late game, so you can spam your ult and have your ult present almost all the time in the team fights. Because we are seriously like a front line, and anyone who can soak damage is welcomed. I know this sounds stupid, but again, it's Vexana. You need her ult present all the time. Like, think of it as a sixth player, as I say it always. Think of it as a sixth player. It's gonna take damage, deal some damage. It's better than your fucking random teammates. At least you can spam it when you need it. The burst build is better when you have like a solid front line, when you have serious teammates, when you know when they're gonna engage, when it's not fight every 2 seconds like this. We just had a fight with Yuzong and now Angela is riding the Fredrin. Pause. Sorry. But yeah. Okay, now I think I'm seeing my life flash in front of my eyes. Yep, exactly. That was time to use the secret recall technique. Nice. Bro, I think at this point it's not a secret anymore. Everyone is using this recall technique. Like even the enemies. See, there is a Fredrin now dead. Wait a few seconds. Okay, wherever, this Fredrin is not gonna use it. Okay, jokes aside. Speaking a bit about the gold lane, in my personal opinion, which I don't hold me accountable, I think Hanabi is not dark system anymore. And many people hate me for saying that, but she is decent. I'm sorry, but she is decent in gold lane right now. She's better than Mia, Layla, Leslie. Definitely better than Leslie, I'll tell you that much. If your team is struggling against Leslie, Hanabi should be better. She is better than, let's say, Melissa. Yeah, she is, especially with the sustained meta with this current. this current sustaining heroes in the XP lane, in the jungle, and ouch, even in the gold lane. But yeah, the thing is, since there is a Harley in the meta right now, she won't be an S tier, she won't be even an A tier, but she's less of a dark system compared to other marksmen. Like, if you tell me when we're playing this game, what would you like to see? A Clint or a Hanabi? I'd say a Hanabi. If you tell me what you wanna see, a Layla and Mia or a Hanabi, I'd say a Hanabi. If you tell me what you wanna see, a carry or Claude, I obviously would say a carry or Claude instead of a Hanabi, but like, that's what I meant, like, not really the darkest system in the gold lane. Like, definitely Popol is worse right now. He's the worst of the marksmen right now. Bruji is worse than Hanabi. Heck, and this guy, yo, relax, you're not gonna end the game. Not on my watch. There we go. So, for the tier list for this season, honestly, since Hajun and Dez and everyone are a bit busy, especially Hajun, because I talked to him before about the tier list for this season, and we're planning to make the tier list in the future. So yeah, wait for the tier list. But I'll tell you that much: the meta didn't change that much for the mid lane. Just the heroes from the A tier changed. The S tier rank is still the same since last year, and the jungle had a complete change. I get it. Gold lane too had a complete change, but mid lane and EXP lane, they really didn't change much. Also Rome, like, they had a bit of a shuffle between the A tier and the S tier. Also with the appearance of Glue in the Rome, but still, since there is a Vexana and a Tharamis in your solo ranks, Glue shouldn't be an S tier. Glue shouldn't be even a banner pick. If you're playing mage, that is, you don't have to ban Glue if you're playing a mage. You can just counter him. There are multiple counters. There's Kimmy, there is Vexana, there is Faramis, like, all of these heroes counter Glue, so you don't have to worry about him. See how Lolita's ult, everyone is scared from Lolita's ult? I mean, I get it, that was the problem with the player who casted the Lolita's ult from that position, but still, Lolita's ult is so obvious, everyone can escape it. And I'm sorry again, she is by far the worst roamer. I think she's the worst roamer right now in this meta. But yeah, that's it for today's video. I'll see you guys very soon, hopefully not 2 weeks. I have too many gameplays ready to upload, and yeah, sorry for the tone, I'm a bit under the weather. I'll see you guys in the next video. Johnny.